We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Coming alive.
Hello. We're a couple of minutes behind, just a couple of minutes off, technology getting things together. It's been a very busy time for us. New equipment, trying to get things set up, trying to get everybody set up, doing the best we can. So we're at episode
49.
49. One more to the big 50. One more. So, anything you want to say over there?
Yeah. We have some announcements. We had a good time if you catch the last stream, we did go to the Black History event.
Oh, that was an awesome event.
And that was awesome.
It was. It grew. I mean, she always had a lot of exhibits, and I would say, per se, and a lot of information on people. And this time it was really huge. She really did everything she could to get everybody in there, and she did an awesome job. Georgina, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I know you were tired. You did a lot of research, and she's been putting posts on Facebook. You've seen that?
Yeah, I saw her on another stream on Facebook.
Yeah.
So people have been giving her due respect.
Yes, they have. And
showing her love.
Due respect. That's true. So, okay.
All right, so we'll jump into the announcements.
You won't have to hold on to this.
Yeah. So first up, the Senior Resource Center presents Professional Women First. And they've said enjoy a lively presentation by the historical reenactment group Women of Courage and Commitment. They bring history to life through stories of trailblazing women who broke barriers and changed their fields. Meet Nellie Bly, Anne Rule, Anna Sutherland Bissell, Mary Patton, and Dr. Mary Walker. And that's going to be Thursday, February 26th from 2 to 3:15. It is a free event. No charge. And that's at the Senior Resource Center at 206 East Stevenson Street in Freeport. You can call 815-235-9777 to reserve a seat.
And where's that again? That's at the Senior Resource Center?
Yep, at the Senior Resource Center.
They're really doing a lot down there at the Senior Resource Center now. They having classes, they're having movies, they're trying to plan a lot of different fun things, which is good.
And next up is the first annual Lincoln Mall Future Leaders Kids Market. And that is an event hosted by Vince Brooks and Tamara Roach Photography.
That's coming up real soon.
Yes, and that is coming up Saturday, February 28th at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it is going to be at the Lincoln Mall, so 1255 West Galena Ave here in Freeport. And they've said what to expect. New event coming soon to the Lincoln Mall. We're excited to announce the first annual Future Leaders Kids Market, a fun, family-friendly event celebrating our young entrepreneurs and kids-focused businesses and services in our community. Yep, so we did do a live stream with Vince all about the Future Leaders Kids Market, so you can go back to that and check it out if you want more information about why they started it and what it's all about.
Yes. This is just in case we need this something.
Okay.
Just say some fun pull up. Okay.
All right. And next event is a conversation with Kamala Harris. And that is an event by FPC Live, and it's going to be Sunday, March 1st at 1 p.m. at the Orpheum Madison. So 216 State Street, Madison, Wisconsin.
All right.
Yep. And they said for what to expect for that event, doors at 12 p.m., show at 1 p.m. Join former Vice President Kamala Harris for an afternoon of surprising and revealing insights inspired by her #1 New York Times bestselling book, 107 Days Cashless Venue. The Orpheum services all credit and debit payments only, no cash accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do want to check that out, it's coming up. We've also got the Freeport Lincoln Douglas Kiwanis 38th Annual Charity Raffle. That's going to be Friday, April 24th at the Freeport Club here in Freeport. And it's in support of our Kiwanis mission to help children in our area. This year's theme is Celebrate and Donate. And they said, in celebration of our country's 250th anniversary, 4 children-oriented nonprofits have been selected for a donation challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Buckets for each nonprofit will be available at the door. So they're going to be donating towards Amity, Believe in Children, Boys and Girls Club, and Head Start.
That's good. I'm very happy that they chose those organizations. It's a lot of organizations need help, but a lot of organizations need help right now. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they said the challenge is donate $2.50 or $25 or even $250 as a special donation for your favorite nonprofits listed above.
Mm-hmm.
The club will match donations up to $2,500.
Yes, we will. And we, part of the Kiwanis Club, we had a meeting this morning and mentioning that
Mm-hmm.
people are starting to donate
Mm-hmm.
towards that bucket for these nonprofits. And the Kiwanis Club will match that. So, you guys, if you want to help out the Boys and Girls Club and these different other organizations, if you go ahead and donate, and they will match the funds. So something interesting.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely
Mhm.
sounds like something interesting.
Yeah,
that
it's a
I would be
fun
interested
night.
in.
Yeah, and it's a fun night.
And they said everyone wins 150 prizes, including 38 cash prizes.
Hmm.
That sounds like a good time.
That is, if you think about 150 prizes, and then 38 of them are cash prizes. We're not talking small prizes,
Mm-hmm.
cash prizes. We're talking 500, 1,500. You know, those are nice. Plus, it's a nice dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Plus it's entertainment, plus it's all kind of side raffles. So the place is really lively. It's a big stage with the big wheel, and I'll be part of that, pulling numbers and pulling winners and hopefully pulling some big money. So if you guys
All
interested,
right.
I have some tickets. Yeah, I won what, $60 worth of fast food or something from one of these fast food places I did for last year. So
Mm-hmm.
once you pay the 130 with your meal and everything, you're guaranteed a nice prize, and it could be 1,500. Yes, could be. So,
Okay. And next,
do we have anybody came in yet?
let's see. Not yet. I don't see any
Okay.
comments from anybody yet.
Okay. We will keep on going.
Yeah,
I
we'll
just
keep-
shared the links.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And next is Operation Love. I think the best person to tell us about Operation Love
Yes, put me to work. Yes.
is the owner.
Yeah,
of Operation
Operation Love
Love.
is a 501(c) nonprofit right here in your community, serving the homeless and serving the elderly. And I mean, serving's usually a meal, but not all the time a meal. It could be a care package, flowers. It could be anything we want to serve them. But for the elderly, we deliver straight to their doors. We don't expect them to come anywhere, so we deliver straight to their house. And we never charge anything for their donations. So, but we do accept donations. We are always looking for volunteers. Excuse me. So, guess we don't have our guests on, so I guess we need to get into the show.
All
And we
right.
get the title. We're gonna be talking about main character energy. Are we living or are we just surviving here? Are we living or are we just surviving? Hmm. Because it talks about all these
Right.
different things. Uh, Romance in your life. Wait a minute. Where I go back to? I gotta find where I have my place set here. I lost the script. There we go. I'm stalling a little bit to see, but I don't think he's gonna be on this.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the time. We're just gonna go jump
All
right
right.
into this conversation then. How about that?
Yeah, main character
Okay,
energy.
and that is something the main character energy. So, welcome back, as you say, you guys. And you guys, when we say welcome back, that means a lot because that means you've been here before. We always glad to welcome you back. With Voices and Views with Zan and Ches. I'm Zan,
And
and
I'm Chels.
okay. And today we're talking about something that has been floating all over social media, all over social media.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if we're actually understanding it. I don't know. We've been all over, but are we actually understanding it?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So today's topic is
Mm-hmm.
main character energy. Are you really living or are you just surviving?
Hmm. Because there is a difference.
A big one.
What is the main character energy, you guys? Let's start here. What does main character energy even mean? What do it even mean? For me, it means walking into your life like it actually belongs to you, not shrinking, not apologizing, not displaying, not playing background in your own story either.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes people confuse that
Mm-hmm.
with being arrogant. Like, I remember even one time when I
Yeah.
was doing spaces on Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
people decided that they wanted to say that main character syndrome was like a big problem. So everyone was talking about that. Like, and
Yeah,
I feel like everyone should be the main character of their own life.
that's right. That's right.
So I don't know how it's attention seeking or being dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
It's really about, ownership.
Yeah. And ownership, that's good. That's good because surviving is retroactive. Living is intentional. It's intentional to live.
Hmm. Oh, Janet is here.
Hi, Janet.
She says, so my sister doesn't have Facebook. Can they tune into your podcast?
Yes, YouTube.
Go to YouTube.
No,
Type in Voices and Views with Zan and
mm-hmm.
Chels, and we will pop right up.
Yeah,
And we are live there right now.
that's right.
So you can always tune in to us
And
on multiple
everything gets
platforms.
recorded. Everything gets recorded, and you'll be able to watch it over so you won't miss anything.
Hmm. And speaking of YouTube, we do
Mm-hmm.
have Zan has a new
Yoo-hoo!
series on YouTube.
Yes. Where's my clap? Oh,
Wait.
yes. And I am excited for the new series. And actually, it's
Mhm.
weird, And I was asked, how did you come up with crocheting through the chaos with Zen. How did you come up with thinking about crocheting through the chaos? Well, I crochet and I hadn't crocheted in years, so I just kind of put it down. And I was curious because I kept seeing people crochet projects, and I
Mm-hmm.
remember how good it made me feel. I said, wonder if I can still remember, how to crochet. And people were saying, you know, once you learned how to crochet, you won't forget. So I went back and I picked up some yarn and I remembered. But this is the thing. I didn't just remember crocheting, I remember the feeling it gave me when I crochet. When I crochet, I feel relaxed. It
Mm-hmm.
could be the same thing. It could be chaos all around me, and I be in another world. When I
Mm-hmm.
want that peace moment, don't want nobody bothering me, just want that peace. I'll sit down and crochet, and before you know it, it's so relaxing. You always fall asleep. At least I do, because it's therapeutic. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought about that, and I said it'll be great to make a little skit, a little. I was thinking one short and make it something funny, make a funny background or something. So that's when I went on and I started creating getting the images for 'em. And then I asked Chels, would she help me with
Mm-hmm.
the movement and with the editing in there, which has been working great. And it's only been a couple of weeks on YouTube, you guys. But guess what? In those 2 weeks, it's 6 viral videos, 6 that went viral. 3 of them went viral overnight. So that's a good thing. But I need subscribers. And subscribing on YouTube doesn't cost you any money. All you do is hit the button that says subscribe. See, a lot of people watch, but they don't take action. You
Mm-hmm.
know, if you watch, and that goes for anybody's videos and things. If you're watching somebody and they put content out, yeah, they appreciate you watching. But if you can subscribe, or at least give them some love, give them that like. So you guys go on, well, Facebook if you can get on Facebook, TikTok if you can get on TikTok. But it's crocheting through the chaos with Zan. And it is a series. So every time you turn around, I'll post up a different series. It might be about airport chaos or being in a laundry room or aliens or anything. And I want your ideas too for some more shorts that I should create that you think YouTube will like. So thanks for that little plug moment.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can go check him out right now. Just hit that link on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook and you will enjoy.
Yep, and I just dropped the link in the comments, so
Okay,
you
good,
guys can
good.
click straight over there after this
Yes, after
show is
we're
over.
done, don't start clicking and leave us and we like, where are you? But definitely do because that series and to bring it up, it's gonna help us here at Voices and Views. It's gonna be part of our branding, but we do need the subscribers to get up to that point, and we're gonna be working out some deals with that. So if you see some branding, some information with that on there, just know that you support that. You're helping to help support because some of those proceeds will help us here too. So all
Hmm.
right. So shall we get back into it? I see we still don't have anybody, but we'll get back into it. We
Yep,
don't.
we got lots of love over here on
Oh,
TikTok,
oh,
though.
thanks
Thank
TikTok. Thanks.
you.
See all the love over there.
Thank
All the
you.
hearts constantly going up. Appreciate the love over there, TikTok.
Yep, I
Appreciate
see
it.
you.
Okay, I was saying ownership. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Because surviving, that's reactive. And remember, I said living, that's an intentional deed. That's an intentional.
Yeah, and surviving is I'm just
Hmm.
trying to get through the week, but living is I'm actually building something.
Yeah, sometimes we feel in that survival mood, though, that the Lord God, just let me get through the week.
Mm-hmm.
But surviving is an autopilot because living, it requires awareness.
Right.
Yeah. So when do we start shrinking? Did we shrink ourselves down? Let's be honest, especially as women. When do we start shrinking ourselves? Was it in school, in relationships, or was it at work?
Yeah, drop a comment. When did we start
To
shrinking?
fit, if and to explain that a little bit more, that's when you downsize yourself to please everyone else. So
Hmm.
when do we start shrinking ourselves?
Melanated Breeze says, that's how I
Hi.
feel at the moment.
Shrunken, you feel that way? You shouldn't feel that shrinking,
Yeah.
because once you get into that mode, you'll keep on. Pretty soon you'll be invisible. So don't allow people to make you shrink yourself. No, you be different. You be whatever you want to be, but don't let anybody shrink you down. And usually when somebody's doing that, because they want to make their self look bigger. So don't let them shrink you down. Thank you. Thank you for your comment.
She says survival.
Yes. Survival.
In survival mode.
Yes.
Yeah, I think a lot of us learned early that being too much was a problem.
Mm.
Like you're too loud, you're too ambitious, you're too confident,
No,
too this
boy.
or too that.
Yeah, and don't you get tired of that when you just label you to this, you to that, and you're like, what am I supposed to be? I'm being myself. And so we just adjusted, when people say these things, we got quieter. So if people say we were too loud,
Mm-hmm.
if we were shining too bright, we dimmed the light, dimmed our own light, and we became easier to manage. Hmm.
Yeah, and then one day you just wake up and you realize you don't even recognize yourself anymore.
That part. Main character energy isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about not abandoning yourself to make other people feel comfortable. Hmm.
Right? And that brings us to our next segment. The survival mode is real.
Yes.
So first of all, let's be really clear.
Hmm.
Survival mode is real.
Yeah, it is.
And some of us have had seasons where we weren't living, we were coping.
Yes, we're paying bills, raising kids, handling trauma, dealing with grief, and running on fumes. We do that a lot. We run on
Mm-hmm.
fumes. That's not weakness, though, you guys. That's not weakness. That's life. That's life.
Mm-hmm. But here's the question. How long are you going to stay there? Because survival mode is meant to be temporary.
Hmm. And sometimes we get so used to chaos. There's that
Mm-hmm.
word.
Mm-hmm.
That peace feels uncomfortable.
Ooh.
Ooh, isn't this something
Mm-hmm.
that relates with my what we just talked about with my
Mm-hmm.
series? That chaos, and it shows all the chaos behind me, but I'm still at peace.
Yes, and you guys have to tune into the series if you
It is so
haven't. It
funny.
is so funny. Like last night, even making the videos, you guys haven't seen them all yet. So it gets funnier
It's
and funnier
35 of them
as it
altogether.
goes along.
And it is very funny. And I have to play them back over and over to watch them to laugh myself, because I'm like, are you kidding me? And we just created it and they're thinking, look at this. But you guys, please support us and go back and watch it. So it just bring this out to focus here when it talks about here.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get so used to the chaos around us that peace can feel uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay. Romanticizing your own life? Hmm. Romanticize. This is segment 4. Romanticizing your own life. Let's talk about something fun. Romanticizing your life.
All right.
People think that means expensive trips and luxury everything. No, it could mean lighting a candle while you cook dinner. Ooh, never thought about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Taking yourself out for coffee. Done that. Playing music while you clean. Most of the time.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Music help you clean.
Mm-hmm. Helps you work out too, like in the
Yes, it helps you.
gym.
Music help you do just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
At least in my life, it's always a part.
Oh yeah, I was telling someone earlier today about how I have this playlist that helps me focus,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called like Asian Lo-Fi Chill Hop. I don't know what it
Mm-hmm.
is about it, but it just
Mm-hmm.
helps me zone in and just get whatever I'm trying to get done.
And get it done. Yeah, I have a playlist similar to that too, and it just um, had me going, had me completing things, and it just had me at peace. That peace of mind. I don't feel rushed. So, music is therapeutic, also.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think romanticizing your life is about noticing your life, because if you
Hmm.
don't notice it, that's when you miss it.
That's right.
And Melanated Breeze says, "Teach, let's hear it."
Okay, we will. And one day, you know what? You're going to look back and you're going to realize you survived a lot, but
Hmm.
you didn't enjoy very much. Hmm. Main character energy says, I matter in this story. I matter. So you
Hmm.
remember that. You matter.
Exactly.
Yes.
So let's talk about plot twists, because
Hmm.
every main character has them.
Hmm. Oh boy, yes. The breakup, the job loss, the betrayal, the diagnosis,
Hmm.
and the disappointment. Hmm.
Yeah. And sometimes we think the plot twist means the story's over.
But what if it's just the character development? The strongest versions of us were built in plot twists.
So here's a real question. Are you waiting for someone to approve your life before you live it? Like, are
Mm.
you trying to seek approval?
Mm. Before you live it, huh? That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Are you waiting for applause? Are you waiting for validation? Are you waiting for the right time?
There is no right time.
There is only decision. Main character energy says, I don't need permission to grow. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. And so let's move on to the difference between confidence and delusion.
Hmm.
So let's have fun for a second.
Confidence and delusion. Okay.
Yeah, there's confidence.
You can be overconfident too, I
Right.
believe.
And then there's delusion.
And you think but you're just delusional. That. Okay, now listen. Confidence says, I can learn. Delusion says, I don't need to. Which one are you?
Right. And confidence says, I'm growing,
Hmm.
while delusion says, I'm perfect.
Main character energy. It's not about pretending flaws don't exist. It's about believing you still worthy while working on them.
Yep. So do we have any comments?
Hmm.
Oh, I was just checking to see if we had any comments.
Oh,
But
okay.
we don't
Pausing
have
for
any.
comments to see if anybody had any comments.
Yeah,
We
because
always like to read the comments. We don't want to
right,
overrun anybody.
right, because this is your show too, where your voice.
Your voice, your view.
Yep.
All right.
Melanie Breeze put a heart emoji.
Okay.
Thank you for the love.
All right.
Okay.
You want to glow up?
Yep. Now we're on to the glow up.
Hmm.
So the best glow ups are quiet.
Yes. When you respond instead of react, when you stop explaining yourself, when you let go without drama.
Yes. When your peace becomes louder than your pain, that is main character energy.
So, some hard questions for you guys. Let's challenge our listeners, Charles, tonight. Are you living intentionally or are you just making it through?
Drop a comment. We want to hear from you guys. Are you living intentionally or are you just making it through? And when was the last time you did something just because it brought you joy?
Hmm. I can answer that today. I did take a break and I crocheted a little bit. And then I said, oh, I got to get back to my videos. I get back. So, yeah, I'm trying to find something and I try to share that with people to find one thing out of each day. Don't skip days. You
Mhm.
deserve each day. Find one thing you can do to make you feel good inside or make you feel one thing. I'm sure you can find something
Mhm.
for you to do each day. You don't have to go anywhere to get that feeling. Just find one thing. Hmm. So, are you shrinking to fit somewhere you've outgrown?
Are you still carrying an old version of yourself because
Hmm.
other people are more comfortable with that version?
Oh, I wonder about that sometimes. Do people carry the old version of themselves because people are more comfortable and more used to that version of them?
Mhm.
Or do you say, no, this is me? This is, you have to accept the change. This change is for me. Okay, we get into some final thoughts here, but we're not done. Okay, final thoughts. You are not a side character, not in your relationships, not in your career, not in your family, not in your community. You are not a side character. You're the main character. Hello.
Right? You're allowed
Hmm.
to evolve.
That's right.
You're allowed to outgrow.
Hmm. Yes,
You
you
are
are.
allowed to choose differently.
Yes. And sometimes main character energy, it is as simple as this. I deserve a life that feels like mine, like my life. I deserve a life that feels like mine. You
Hmm.
do.
Hmm.
Yes.
Not perfect, not
Mm-mm.
flashy, but
Mm-mm.
intentional.
That's right. You don't have to be flashy and then get attention. And if you've been surviving, we see you. But when you're ready to start living, hmm. So we want some feedback. I think we
Mm-hmm.
mentioned the script. So we want some feedback, you guys. Are you surviving?
Mm-hmm.
Just surviving? Or are you making it through? You're doing it. What do you feel? What do you feel right now at this one moment?
Mm-hmm.
If you had to say, I'm just surviving, I'm just here passing along, or I'm thriving and I'm enjoying me, what would your answer be? What would you be doing? What is your life like? I'll go first while you think, because we're still going to want your comment. I'm just going to go first, while you're thinking. I'm thriving. I don't think I'm just surviving because my brain won't shut off even when I try to shut it off and fill it with other stuff that probably shouldn't be in there. But I don't never feel like I'm just here just making through. Oh Lord, just let's get to Thursday, then I can get through Thursday. Then another day will be over, then a week is over. Then what? That's not a life. So I don't think of it as I'm just on this earth to survive, because we're all here to do more than just survive, just
Right.
take up space. And I always say, if you're not doing anything, then basically you're just walking around sucking up air somebody else can use. You gotta, that's the blatant truth. Because you got to enjoy yourself, whatever it is. You don't have to go out there and work yourself to death, and something like that. You got to enjoy yourself, though. You got to thrive and not just
Mm-hmm.
survive. Yes. What do you think, Chels? Anything to add to that? Anybody commenting on there? Is everybody
Tanya
afraid?
put the star
Thank
emojis.
you, Tanya. You're always giving us the star
Yes,
emoji.
thank
And you
you.
always support. We see you out there, girl. We see you. We see you.
And Melanated Breeze says, I have a roller coaster, so it's a mixture. Some
No.
days I feel like I'm thriving, and some days I feel like I'm surviving.
Yeah. And that's normal. That's normal because you're not gonna feel one way all the time. You're gonna feel like those days like, oh, let's just go back to bed, or I'm just gonna make it through. Just make it through this meeting, make it through this class, make it through this. So we all go through that, and we need both. We have a little bit of both, because surviving will help us to thrive and help teach us how to turn that around.
Right. Tanya says surviving.
Surviving, just
Mm-hmm.
surviving. See, a lot of times we think we're surviving, but we're actually thriving, because I know that you're in the field that help others. Is that right, Charles? Isn't she in the field that help
Uh,
others? What does she do?
no.
No, not anymore.
She used to be, though.
Okay.
She was.
Nurse.
I think she was
Mm-hmm.
a nurse assistant, I
Mm-hmm.
would think.
Helping others, and everybody can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a lot of people think they're just surviving, though, and they don't know they're actually thriving. They just don't look at themselves as, okay, I'm thriving.
Mm-hmm.
But you are, because you have goals, you have dreams, and you're always trying to do something better, and you're always trying to push ahead. So that's not just surviving. You're doing a lot more than just surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Michael Johnson says hello.
Hi, Mike. Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Mike.
And for everybody that might have seen the advertisement, we had to do a flip on the script for tonight.
Yeah, we did
We
at the
did.
last minute.
Last minute change as far as what we're going to do, but we're always prepared. So
Mm-hmm.
we just came right on back with a script put out there for you guys. But You guys, we're working on some stuff. We got some new equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a good thing. So we are looking forward to doing a lot of more different things, you guys. Um, reactions and all
Mm-hmm.
kinds of stuff we'll be able to do now that we haven't. So we have an abundance of equipment. So we just
Mm-hmm.
need to use it, and we needed to update and get new equipment. So we did.
Yeah, and speaking of, I think it's a pretty good time for a commercial.
Oh yeah, let's look at a commercial. I think we're gonna eventually have to
We worked,
redo our
yeah, we
commercial.
worked really hard on this commercial, you guys.
Yeah, but we gotta, I think eventually we're gonna have to redo it so you can see it better, maybe
Yeah,
one item at a time or something. Cause
yeah, or
like
something.
certain things you can't see real close on there, you guys, like the earbuds and a couple of things on there. But let me show this first
Okay.
before you hit that button. Since I have all of these that finally came in, and I will explain why. I can't, because nobody would go to the shop and get them. All right, I'm gonna explain. I have more hats in. I have more music. Shall I say we have more music hats in? And these are the Bluetooth music hats. This is the item that's in our shop that we are selling. And they have 2 speeds on the light. But what I love is the Bluetooth sound, and it sounds amazing. Amazing. So the hats are $20 now. I'm telling you, you better listen to that now. They will be going up. They will be going up. It's well worth it because we need to make a profit also. So they will be going up in price, but they're worth it. Everything pops out easily, so you can wash it, and they're in little pockets, and you just pop them back in. And the way you charge it is like you charge your phone. It's no batteries. You just the cord is in here, which you didn't even notice. It's just tucked down in there just to keep up with it. And you just charge it like you charge your phone. Instructions if you need any in there. And this is the Bluetooth hat. Right now it's $20. I have 3 different colors we have here. We have black, we have a gray, which you can't really see it in there. It's gray. It's not a real dark gray. It's kind of a light gray. So we have black, we have gray, and we have orange. And the orange has been really, I'm surprised it's been going good because a lot of people that work outdoors, wherever they work at, truck drivers, I've sold
It's like
some.
a safety orange.
Yeah.
Almost.
And that's what one of the truck drivers said. He bought one, then he said, I'll have to get another one later. He said, because the safety orange is what he needed. And he said that helps a lot out there on the road. Plus the light. It's hands free. You ain't got to worry about fixing on your car, holding a flashlight or anything you do. It's a safety thing. I love mine. If I'm coming home and it's late and I had on my hat, I turn on my flashlight. Helps me see the keyhole to get in the house. So watch the commercial. You can order from us, but we do have them on hand here.
Limited supply though.
You ain't
First
kidding.
come, first serve.
Because every time we get another order in the hats, they go. So limited supplies. And I know these are gonna go fast. Someone already bought one, but he hasn't been at the meeting to pick it up. So I took his out of here. But these are all for sale. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 on hand. And I guarantee you they'll be gone. So you better hurry up and get them this week. All right.
All right. Commercial break.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light, come to the light. You could be a part of the conversation. Come to the light, come to the light. You you could be a part of the conversation. Talking to the people.
Mhm. So that was our commercial, you guys, telling you how to support what we have.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you can see it. We I'm working on it. I
Yep.
put on a
I
t-shirt.
know
I'm
you guys
working
want
on
the
it.
shirts
I know
too.
you want the shirts. You mentioned about the shirts. We're working on it. I'm actually I was disappointed by one place, but they didn't get back to me. But I am looking for someone to make these shirts for us. But it has to be at a reasonable price because we can't make a profit. If the shirt's going to cost us too much, we won't be able to sell them and make a profit. And if we can't make a profit, then there's no reason to sell them. So these just says Voices and Views with Zan and Chels. But we
Mm-hmm.
will have our shirts, our next shirts that we'll have different colors for our shirts. But we will start you guys out with the black shirts or the white shirts. The other
Mm-hmm.
shirts going to be specially made with our name on it and everything for ours. And those won't be sold. Those will be for us for our uniform. So, guys, please support us. Support us. Support us. We're on episode 49, heading
Mm-hmm.
for episode 50
50. Can you
already.
believe that? 50
50.
episodes?
That's half a hundred.
Yep. We're halfway
And it
there.
don't seem like because they just going
So quick.
quick like that. And even doing the two and they going fast. 50 episodes is good
Mm-hmm.
because I hear a lot of podcasts don't make it to the 50th.
Oh, they
So
definitely don't.
that's a big leap and big jump for us. So and you guys have made that possible. You're all a part of that. We thank you for your
Mm-hmm.
continued support. Like I say, some of you guys are in here all the time. That's consistent. That's very good that we see your names and we see your comments. Keep commenting and please share. Share this so others can find out where we are and they can
Mm-hmm.
reach us. And also share crocheting through the chaos with Zan, crocheting through the chaos with Zan. Make sure you share that. You have to add that with Zan on the end because there's a couple of, well, more than a couple other series out there called Crocheting Through the Chaos, but basically they're just sitting and crocheting in their home or showing some crochet projects that they made. But this series that we created is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Once you check out one, you're gonna get hooked. So you're gonna want the other one. So go
Yep.
give a like. Make sure you subscribe, you guys.
Yep. And Melanated Bree said CNA is what
That's a
Tanya
caring.
was.
Yep, everybody can do their job. And like
Mm-hmm.
I said, that's thriving because everybody, for the same reason, everybody can't do their job.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot. And it takes a lot. And, and you're the only person that sometimes them people see. So that's thriving to me. That's not just surviving. And if you ever get in that point, you say sometimes you just feel like you're just surviving. Let me encourage you by going watch our series. Watch our new series. I guarantee you it'll help you get through some things. Teach you how to tone out some things and have your own peace.
Mm-hmm. And Terrence Battle says, "Hey,
Hey,
ladies."
Terrence, you made it on, made it on, made it on. You just popped in. We telling people we had to do a little switch on our programming for the night, but we had a nice topic and we're getting ready to wrap things up. And thank you for your support, Terrence Battle. When I told him about the series, he went ahead and he subscribed to Crocheting Through the Chaos right away. So he did. Also, Vince Brooks did the same thing. He subscribed. So and also I see a lot of names on there, people that subscribe that actually went on there and say, yeah, I'll give you a follow. Janet did.
Mm-hmm.
Janet went on there.
She
She
did?
said, yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, she did. I reached
She must
out.
be enjoying
I
it.
reached out to people. Give me a subscribe. Can you give me a subscribe? So she did, yeah. And a few people telling me how funny it is and how they next. But I want you guys to give some ideas on the next scene. Where shall I be crocheting? Think of something funny or something serious. What kind of scene? What background? Where should I be next crocheting? And we'll create the, don't worry about the background and all that. You don't have to think of that. Just give a title. Where would you like to see me crocheting next? And it's probably one of the places that's coming up soon. So, all right,
Wow,
you
our light went
guys.
out.
Hmm?
Our light went out.
Well, we're about to wrap things up
Yeah.
on this episode 49. It's about that getting about that time anyway. And
Oh,
you need
that's what
to,
I wanted to suggest too, to
what?
be honest with you,
What's
Terrence.
that? What? What do you say?
Terrence said very creative in the White House.
Oh, yes, that will be creative in the White House. And because I'm sure we can create some chaos in the White House while I sit there and crochet. So that'll be good. And we can you speak it and we'll put that down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that down as soon as we sign up. I'm gonna sign that out and you stay tuned in, Terrence, and look for that. Because when you see it, I want you to comment and say, I gave the idea for this.
Mhm.
Okay? Just comment in the comment section once you see the White House ones create, because we're going to create them. If you can give a good suggestion for the Chaos through the crochet series, we will create that. Where would you like to see me crocheting next?
And Joe Nicasio says crochet on top of Mount Everest.
Ooh, we have no limitations. No limitations. I need to write some of this down because you guys have to promise. If we create these scenes that you guys, first of all, you guys got to go onto the channel on YouTube, Crocheting Through the Chaos with Zan, and make sure you subscribe. And I want you to look for your suggestion. Look for that video, that short that's come on. Give me a few days, but look for that. And when you say, she did it, I want you to go to that comment section and say, I gave the idea for that because that'll be your idea. So go to the comment
Yeah.
section. I need a piece of paper. I want to write these ideas down because I don't want to
Okay.
just tell people that we will create them, and we are going to create them. Matter of fact, I have a whole
Joe
night tonight to
Nicasio
create.
says crochet while skydiving. Didn't you do that
I
one?
did that. I did that, Joe. You need to go on there and actually, Joe, guess what? That's one of the videos that went viral. So you had an idea that I already created it, but it went viral. And that
Mhm.
was one of the ones that went viral fast. It didn't go overnight, but it went viral like 2 nights. So
Mhm.
I was skydiving and I was crocheting and I was blowing all out in the wind and it was funny. Can you hand me that maybe Operation Love flyer? I want to just make some notes down on a piece of paper here because I want to create the suggestions they're giving me. You have a pen? It's you got a whole table of pens here. They're all hidden. They're all hitting. I'm going to create
Yeah,
all
and
of these. Any more suggestions on crazy places that I can create a short on YouTube? All the shorts, they're on YouTube and TikTok, but most of them go to YouTube. That's where I want you to go to YouTube and subscribe there. And so we had Mount Everest in the White House, right? That was the other
mhm.
suggestion that somebody made
Yep.
in the White House. So these are going to be created as shorts.
Terrence says I promise.
You promise? Any suggestions you have, you guys? Because, yeah, I come up with some suggestions and Chels comes up with suggestions for it. But you guys, whatever you do, my position in there, I'm always calm. That's why it's called the crocheting through the chaos. I'm calm and I need the chaotic scene behind me. And Chels has been helping me with that. So whatever suggestions you have, look for it to be created. When you see it, make sure you give it a like because you suggested it. And then go in the comment section and say, I gave the suggestion for this one. And that'll help encourage other people. Anybody else got a suggestion before we get out of here? Something you'd like
Yeah,
us to create in the shorts?
Terrence says crochet on the Soul Train.
On the Soul Train, you mean the Soul Train line coming down the Soul Train on the actual Soul Train, or coming down the Soul Train line dancing, crocheting? You know, which Soul Train you want me to do? I remember the Soul Train line, but I remember the train too. Which one, Terrence? I
Both, he
both.
said. He says both.
Oh boy. The Soul Train line and that White House and that Mount Everest. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be something. It can be done, you guys. So that'll be good for us to ask. During the end is something. If anybody have any suggestions for some more videos, shorts for YouTube that we create, and then
Okay.
we
Yeah,
can
I can add a banner
yeah,
for it
because
too.
you can add that on there, and they can give their suggestions and stuff. And then, they can come in the comments section and take credit for their suggestion. And it would encourage other people to make suggestions, and get them watching and being active and, being a part of this, because this is growing. And right now, for just creating it 2 weeks ago, there's 6 viral videos already. 6, you guys. And that's a good record. That's a good record. So we need subscribers, and it don't cost to subscribe on YouTube. So, well, don't cost to subscribe on most platforms, but we're on YouTube. That's why I want you to concentrate. If you're on TikTok, you can go on there too. TikTok is Zesty Z60. Do have crocheting.
Oh, we got some more suggestions.
You got more suggestions for the crocheting? What do you have?
Crochet in a roller rink.
In a roller rink?
Tanya says.
And you guys, guess where I crocheted at? I crocheted in a bathtub with the bubbles. My blanket was wet and it was floating up and down, but I was in there with my rubber ducky and my soft music, and I was crocheting. So that lets you know it's not impossible to crochet. So where she say crochet?
In a roller rink.
In a roller rink.
And then Janet says, bad kids in a classroom.
Okay, we did the birthday party coming up. Okay, classroom.
Bad kids in a classroom.
Okay. And me ignoring them, I love it. Remember, you guys got to follow the series, watch the series, so you can see when your suggestion popped up, you can say, oh, I asked them to create that one, and they did. And then go right to the comment section and get your credit and let everybody know, because there'll be other people in there, and let them know they're enjoying something that you gave a suggestion for.
Right.
All right.
Tanya said, oh, and you're making the skater arm slings. She said, oh, and you're making the skater arm slings. So crocheting in a roller rink, and you're making the skater arm slings.
Oh. I did an alien series. Part 1 was the aliens, and you guys can go back and watch it. They had just was circling around in the air, and they were watching me. And so in part 2, they decided to land because they couldn't believe I was still crocheting, because I was crocheting when they first spotted me. And I just let them know, no, I'm still doing this. And they were having such a hard time. So part 3, I gave them the aliens crochet lessons. And it's funny, you guys got to see it. I'm aboard the spaceship and I'm giving them crochet lessons. They wouldn't leave me alone, so they had to join me. So those are the things, some of the
Oh, you gotta say
some
it
of
too.
the
There's some plot
episodes,
twists. Speaking of main characters.
yes, and some of the episodes on there, you guys, they have like part 1, part 2, part 3. So you got to watch it, and you got to watch them to the end. If you need to watch them again to catch anything you miss.
Mhm.
I appreciate you guys, and I guarantee we'll be working on these. Okay.
All
All right.
right.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for your suggestions, and we'll take your suggestions when we come on for more things that can be created.
Yes.
And that way, you guys can be involved with this process here.
Yes, and we're gonna before we end, we are gonna roll the commercial one more time, so you get a chance to see.
One more time. And you guys, if you have any questions, want any of the products on there, just reach out to us. You can reach out on our Facebook page. You can reach out on YouTube. Just send us a message.
Mm-hmm. All right, this has been Voices and Views, episode 49.
Yes. Enjoy the commercial and good night.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light, come to the light. You could be a part of the conversation. Come to the light, come to the light. You could be a part of the conversation. Talking to the people. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight.